Frankie, some say it's been too long that we've neglected contractor grade, low cost trash bags. But that's what we're going to address today on BagTrash. That was pretty good.
Thank you.
We got a Brute trash bag, Brute Super Tough, 55-gallon contractor bag. These are both from Walmart, both $9.98, but as we'll see in a second, there's an important difference between these two bags. So this is a Ruffies Pro. These are both 55-gallon, which is, as we know, the biggest size that they sell over-the-counter trash bags in. You can't get any bigger.
Did you struggle to get into one today?
Look, I didn't want to bring it up, but yes, I did. I had to let it out on the sides.
I'm wearing a traditional Hawaiian hula skirt.
Well, that's a good thing.
And Nina is in her French-made.
Yes, I gotta say, Nina looks especially trash baggish.
Yeah. BagTrash.
Real trashy.
BagTrash.
These bags are both 55-gallon, but that doesn't mean they're the same size. Oh, no, no, no.
What?
You get 18 bags with the Ruffies. You only get 17 bags of the Brute.
Whoa.
Same price.
But they come with their own ties.
They do come with ties.
Because they don't have a tie top, which we know we all prefer.
That's right. I definitely prefer ones with wings. Ties, I think, are useless in contractor bags.
So for the same price, fewer bags, I'm expecting this to be a higher quality bag.
Well, we would hope so. They are both 2 mil rated, so that's their thickness. This one, in fact, includes no ties at all, Nina. This is wing tie.
Wing tie.
You know, that's when you have wings on the top of the bag that you can tie together in a knot.
Sure.
And then take it away.
I use that in my life.
Yeah, in your everyday life.
Yeah.
I'll unroll the Brute.
Right off the bat, this is a free-form, non-connected bag.
Oh yeah, this is a perforated tear bag.
Yeah, perforated tear, as we've seen in the past, can cause some problems if the tear was manufactured of low quality.
Oh, but this has a nice shiny finish, and
Yeah,
that's a
this
matte
is a real
finish.
matte finish to it.
I prefer matte.
Now, did that one come apart pretty easy, Nina?
It did. It wasn't like a grocery store vegetable bag. I'm like still not even off the roll.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Help me find that perforation.
This is the problem with this interconnected. Look, you've got you must have 30 bags unfolded at this point. Frankie, take this bag. I want you to try this, and get that bag ready to put stuff in.
1, 2,
go. Okay, Nina. Nina's doing hers. Frankie's getting.
I'm open.
I'm open.
Okay, so it wasn't too bad. You did have to give it a shake out, whereas Nina didn't do a shake. I think, Nina, yours was probably a little easier to get going, right?
I think that shininess, that slipperiness makes it an easier open.
Yeah, we've got our 4 flaps here. We got 4 flap config. That's a real nice flap configuration, not like the 2 flaps we saw from other brands.
4 flap configuration.
Yeah. Whereas I'm just stuck with these little twist
That's
ties.
not gonna do Nina.
What is it?
You think you're gonna seal your contractor grade bag with that?
I've got a bag full of shingles, and
you're gonna seal it with that.
And nails.
This is a household twist tie, and those have been useless for 30 years.
That is for bread.
Yeah, it's for bread.
Yeah, it's for bread.
All right, so we got to start in with our standard battery test for contractor bags.
Right, the one where Frankie gets in it and we try to lift him up.
Yeah, that's the first one.
All right.
Okay, so let's get Frankie in this bag. So if we were throwing out Frankie here, we'd probably want to use 2 bags because I don't think we're gonna get it even up to his chest.
So if you were packing up Frankie after a long day at the job site, oh wow. So now it's tearing by my hand.
Yeah, it's tearing by my hands too.
How's it feel on your feet? I'm gonna fall.
Nina, can we get Frankie in this bag completely? Can we get him in?
Well, I mean, we can't tie it because we don't have the wing ties.
No, we don't have the wing ties.
Use the little thing.
There's nowhere to even put it. There, I can't even, it's not even making any sense.
No, don't get your head under there.
Now, Frankie's in low mode.
We'll give it that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I lost the tie down Frankie's butt. Yeah, I think we got this test on this one. And look, it did okay.
It held up by the feet. I mean, we've had ones that we've lifted and his feet just popped out.
I wouldn't say it's excellent for tying up Frankie's, but it's pretty good.
We gotta do the other one?
Yep.
Oh, of course. What do you think this is? This is BagTrash.
Oh yeah, we always throw me out. Okay, everybody's watching on bated breath.
It seems higher to me.
It does seem a lot higher.
Yeah, and we've got our flaps.
Oh, I feel like it's not tearing as much by my hand.
No, not at all.
Come on, lift me up.
No, you can't quite do it. You're kind of heavy. But we could easily tie the flaps together.
And Jesus, you're pushing on me.
There, see, so easy to tie, actually. The flap is really good though, and even when it did tear over here, the tear is manageable. It's not a self-expanding tear. Now, Frankie, which one to you was more comfortable?
This one. I feel very secure in it. The other one would have ripped by now.
Yeah, I think that's an easy undertaking.
Frankie, do you want to do your smell test on this one? How does it smell?
Smells like a trash bag. Also, neither of them have a scent.
I'm gonna put my nose on the case too.
Industrial plastic.
Industrial plastic. There's a little bit of a light, pleasant scent in it. It's not unpleasant.
But for that reason, I wonder how it would hold scent. Like if you were
Yeah.
throwing away something like wet leaves, or I mean, I guess you wouldn't really put yard waste in them, but.
Now you could certainly. Usually you'd put your yard waste in a paper bag. We've done that test in the fall, right? Remember on episode 103?
Yeah, we moved small plants, we moved yard waste.
Yeah, and we even moved that small dog.
We did the small dog test.
So we got our standard dangerous spiky here. We're gonna do the poke test. The grayer one is the Ruffies.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna go from the inside out.
Oh, it's pretty instant.
See how it
Yeah,
goes.
but it's still just some
It's
resistance.
doing pretty good. It did come right through the top though, but this is a tough test. I mean, this is a serious item.
Yeah.
So this is the brute.
Little more resistance to this, definitely.
Okay.
It's actually, it's stretching and then pulling back around the tool, which is making it harder, but
I see
but
that,
we are
see?
giving,
Yeah.
yeah. But see, eventually it will give. This one gave out easier though. I'm not so sure though that it really makes that much difference in this case because I'm so impressed by the flaps on this one and how much comfort that Frankie got out of it. I'm really not convinced that the slight puncture benefit is really what we need.
I feel like I ripped through this more easily, even though it had better puncture benefit.
Yeah, maybe we need to test some bigger puncture, right? That's why we have our fire extinguisher test.
Why do you have so many extinguishers in your basement?
That's confidential.
These are all just the same tests.
No, but this is,
No,
look how
look
different
at
it's
that
reacting.
stretch.
Look at the stretch over a wider area. It did eventually puncture, and we've got a puncture up here on this sharp edge around the bell.
I like this color change, how it gets lighter, so you can see where it's
You can
stretching,
see where you're
so you know
stressing.
where the pressure
Yeah,
is.
I think that's a really solid indicator. Same test. Wow, it's much stronger.
Wow.
Much stronger.
See, I think you sold yourself on those damn flaps, John.
I know, Nina, and maybe it was the wrong thing because this test is actually much more of what you'd face in reality.
Because if
right?
you're throwing away a pile of fire extinguishers, you're
Yeah.
going to want to know how many you can put in there before this happens.
That's right. You're not going to be throwing away a pile of drywall knives.
No,
I mean, it's just not going
that's
to happen
ridiculous.
that often. Only
Maybe
once a
one.
year.
And have it face off.
It's only ever happened once that I needed to throw out 300 drywall knives,
And you dipped them all in wax first to make them
I
safe.
did. So what's our next test, Frankie?
There's a hammer.
Yes.
We pull on this, right? And then we hammer.
Sure, that's a great test. Double layer hammer test. Okay. How's the flux?
That's good.
How we doing?
That's pretty good.
We haven't punctured. We need one more person. Get in here. Very tense, right?
Yep.
Yeah, good.
It's very tense in here.
Oh, you did. So that took 5 hits.
Yep.
The nature of the puncture, did we get through 2? Double through.
Double
through. All right, get it good intense, good intense. This one is easier to tense.
Wow,
3 hits.
The brute is just holding up better. What about the slippery test? You dance on it, and if you fall and crack your head open, it sucks.
Now, how slippery is it?
Not very.
Not very.
Do a hooky low on it.
Hooky. Now, I can easily like kind of move around on it. It's not too bad, but I'm not going to fall over. We'll try this one real quick. RQ. How's that bag, Frankie? How's that bag?
Not slippery.
I think it's a little less slippery.
You think you have a
honestly.
little more resistance with the Ruffy?
If I'm trying to shuffle around, I'm definitely getting more resistance on this one. That's probably a function of the different texture.
I think it's time.
It's time. So I just got to go set up the machine.
This, some Red Cow fans might know as the smoke management device.
Do we have some bags ready? Because once this thing gets going, we can't stop it for 98 hours.
I gotta tell you, the more I'm doing it, having to do it over and over again, this perforation thing really is
Really
terrible.
sucks, huh?
You wanna hold the bottom part with your feet.
Okay.
All right, Frankie, how's that bag doing for you?
So far, so good, John.
Is it blocking the wind well? Does it do a good job?
It's flapping a lot.
The flaps are a disadvantage here. Nina, how's your bag doing?
It's holding up pretty well, but it's getting really cold behind it. It's not really helping with the
not helping
temperature.
the heat, huh?
I'm getting really cold.
Release your feet from them.
All right, let them flow. Frankie's one's leaning a little bit heavier. It's not getting the same air lift. Makes a pretty good tone when we got it on the back of the machine. Let's see how we do here. Louder, definitely louder. machine test's under control, I can turn off the machine.
Next time on BagTrash.
So Frankie, what it comes down to is, do you want a bag that is slightly less durable, but with the convenient tying handles, or a bag that is more durable, but you gotta tear it and manage it, and you get one less bag in your roll?
For me, what splits those hairs is the nice sound it makes on a fan.
Oh, I know. That's a big important thing.
Brute made the better sound.
I agree. So next time, we're gonna take a look at mini trash bags. This is the new Rave. They only hold a half gallon. How are they gonna fare in our tests? Next time on BagTrash. Can you even do it? Can you even do it, Frankie? No, he can't. It's a tough bag. Frankie cannot. You finally did it. You're free.